afternoon. You're on the Football Fix, 96.3 Nation FM with Chep and Sammy and Teddy and Elijah. We are full house today.
Yeah.
And thank you so much. Thanks to you, we are trending. Please keep us trending until 1 p.m.
Woo.
Our bosses will see we work. You know? Yeah. So please keep us going. Let's going. Asante Sana, talk to us. The hashtag is the Football Fix. I'll try read as many as I can. At times, if I read them, there will be no other conversation. So I have to try and balance. Now, let's come to one of the questions I got from that Champions League game. Was it this midweek? It was this midweek, eh?
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
So, first of all, Sadio Mane can punch, eh? Let's all agree.
He can.
He can hit you hard.
Hey.
Yo, I saw the pictures yesterday.
Yeah.
Where that man has a right.
Don't mess with the black man.
Eh?
Don't mess with the black man.
Uppercuts.
Naitwa Sugunyo hiyo.
Yo,
Mlipuko wa bomu.
our boy was hit a good one. Yes, because he was hit on Tuesday.
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
on when was it? It was on Tuesday.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was Tuesday. Yeah.
Tuesday, yeah.
yes.
Tuesday.
On Saturday,
The
it's
league
still
is
showing.
Still there,
yes.
yeah.
Nimefura.
So anyway, first of all, yeah, full marks to Sadio Mane. That was a good hit. And we don't acknowledge violence, by the way, but it's good to say that man swung a right a good one.
Yes.
But here's the question. What's happening to Sadio Mane? So I asked myself, because I said, look, Sadio Mane is said to be very laid back, to be a chilled out guy, nice guy, da. But he's had 2 fights in a month. First one was with Nagelsmann.
Yeah.
The argument.
Oh, yes, the argument.
Then
yes.
there's this one. And then things just don't seem to be working. He doesn't start games. He's coming back from an injury. And I asked myself, were Liverpool right? Did Liverpool call it? We just didn't see it because we love Sadio Mane. The same way everyone didn't see it. Elijah. Vieira should go. But we all like, oh no, you know, he's a black man. He's a legend. No. Were Liverpool right?
I think Liverpool were right. And personally, I've always meant this because when Mane was playing in the right side, I think between 2020 there about to 2021, I think when he left, his speed he started slowing down. That's why sometimes Klopp could play him in the middle because he wasn't contributing as much in the right hand side. So I understood why he left, and probably he wanted more money as well.
Yeah. One last
he's
paycheck.
just money. Yes, so that bit I
Big
understood.
paycheck, yeah.
But the moment when the conversation started being at now Liverpool now are performing poorly because of Mane, I couldn't understand it. Because
I am a proponent of that. I have always felt as if Liverpool sold its soul. Because also the way Liverpool is today,
yes,
I think part of it is because he's not there. So I feel like
Yeah.
Liverpool were maybe right. You know the way you have to move on a player
you move on
because you
exactly.
think he's starting to win or you think he's towards the end.
Yes.
But on the other hand, you suffer. I'll give you an example. United 2001, they got rid of Stam because he fought with Sir Alex Ferguson. Stam was still going on to become had a few more years at the top, but they kicked him out. But United suffered for the next one season because Laurent Blanc just wasn't Yapstam.
Yes.
So I feel like it's a case where both people lose. So Sadio Mane has lost something by not being at Liverpool.
Yeah.
And Liverpool lost their heart and soul because let's be honest, Sadio Mane was
He
Liverpool's
was
heart
greatly
and
loved.
soul.
Yes,
No.
and he was generally-
Even for the team, he's
Yes.
every team has a guy who's the heartbeat of the team.
Yeah.
So I'll give you an example. United, it's simple. Who's the heartbeat of the team?
Yeah.
It's Mr. Bruno Fernandes. He goes the way the team goes is the way he goes.
Yeah.
You look at the Arsenal. Who's the heartbeat of the team? That one at times confuses me because I'm never sure. But I think my head tells me Saka. Saka is the guy. City...
So many players.
No, even City, they are the player who, if he plays well, the whole team plays well.
Kevin.
I think if Kevin plays well, the team plays well.
Yeah.
And I know this one, very underrated, and Bernardo Silva.
Nice.
Every time Bernardo Silva plays well, City play well. So I think that was Sadio Mane. But I wondered, and I wanted to ask you guys, do you feel like maybe Liverpool saw it, or is it the fact that it's just not working out at Liverpool?
A bit of both, because the Sadio Mane issue is also the kind of Coutinho issue, you know. If you look at it from a wider view, you can see it, because when Coutinho went, he started having problems at Bayern, at Barcelona,
At Aston Villa.
If he would have remained there, he would have been a legend. And looking at Mane now, I think he's being frustrated.
Klopp says sometimes, because I think even the conversation with Coutinho was, if you stay here, I'll make you a legend in this club. But if you go, you'll be just like any other player. So it has happened to him. It has happened to Gini Wijnaldum as well. So I really don't know, but I think Mane, maybe it's something as well out of frustration because he's not performing, and there's this a lot of pressure, and he's one of the most paid at Bayern at the moment currently.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of pressure for him to perform. So that whole confrontation and what have you, I think it's also as well out of frustration.
Well, if I was going to read that situation, I don't know whether you're looking at the form at Bayern as the reason why you think as if his form is declining.
Yes, I'm looking at him since we went to Bayern. 10 goals in 32 games.
Yeah, and
although we said at the start, we said he doesn't score a lot of goals.
Yes.
But he's always contributed in other ways.
Okay.
At Bayern, he seems to contribute more in the...
the jobs.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand that, but I guess it's a case of the high expectations that were heaped upon him, especially given the fact that Robert Lewandowski was leaving the club, and now Sadio Mane was looked as the guy actually who was going to be the star of the Bundesliga. And it clearly didn't work.
But you have to
Julian
understand,
Nagelsmann. Yeah?
Sadio is not Lewa.
Yes, that's the
Lewandowski
thing.
is-
That's the thing, because
Yeah.
probably in the eyes of the Bavarians, they probably expected that Sadio Mane coming in is going to play as a striker as he played in the last parts of his game at Liverpool. That probably is going to contribute with 30 goals like Robert Lewandowski used to do, and it didn't happen for him. And the same case is happening with him on the left-hand side. And let's not forget the fact that Bayern are not having a really good season.
Yeah,
They're not having a good season.
but when you go to Bayern, you are the superstar. Like, it's the first time in my history, in my life, Bayern had an African player as their superstar. They had Sami Kufo for many years, Rock at the back, but never as their superstar. He got elevated. He got out from underneath Mo Salah. So I just wonder whether, because Liverpool are very good at doing this, and I'll give you an example. Liverpool told Chelsea, here is Torres, please give 50. But they knew Torres was done. They knew. If you listen to Karaga, he says, we all knew, hakuna, hapa imeisha. But they said, you can have him.
Well,
So that's why I've wondered. I'm like, so what exactly is... Babalio and Leila is saying the man is struggling to settle in the German league. The quality is still there. I think when you're the highest paid player, you have no room to say I'm settling.
I think for Mane, I mean, divorcing Liverpool was the right option because Liverpool were underpaying him.
Yeah.
For the duration that he was at Liverpool, he was being paid £100,000.
The Ox was getting paid more.
Imagine.
Wow.
Ox was getting paid more than
And Sadio
that's
Mane.
Sadio Mane.
Yeah.
Gini Wijnaldum was getting paid £80,000 thereabout. I mean, and Gini was one of the dependable players of club. It's a thing with Liverpool. Once you reach 30 years, giving you a contract, a bumper contract, it's really hard for them to
But
give
I
you.
actually think that the problem wasn't really Liverpool. The problem was his agent. Because it's not the first time. He'd been in Liverpool for how many years? 7?
So yes.
Yeah, you know you're in a club for... That means you've had to renew your contract.
Yeah.
What was your negotiating skills of your guy?
Yeah, and you're negotiating at 30 and want to be the highest paid.
You've got
So
to
it
have,
doesn't make
You've got
sense.
to have a guy who's like Alvaro Morata's agent, you know, like Adebayo's agent, a guy who just gets you good deals. This guy who negotiated you to be paid less than Chamberlain, maybe this is the guy you need to sack.
For sure.
Yeah.
But also, there's also, you're looking at from the point of this guy has served you really well. So he's thinking, guys, at least a reward for me. You know, I've won you the
Appreciation.
Champions League, I've won you the Premier League, at least reward me. But Liverpool are looking at it from a business point of view. Why should we reward you and we know that your graph is going to
Plus
dip?
they were
Yes.
giving
So
more
there's no
attention
point.
to
So
Salah.
if you look at it from a business point of view, we can't pay Salah and Mane, 30-year-olds plus, 250 plus per week. That's insane. It really is insane. If there were, especially for Mane, when he clocked 28, 27, that's when he should have gotten another contract.
Hence me arguing, where is his agent? You have to negotiate smarter. You have to have a plan, man. You have to be like Jadon Sancho's agent.
We have Chep.
£50,000 a week.
Wakabi, we have Chep here. She can negotiate some good deals.
Exactly.
Yes,
I
I
think
can
that's the
actually.
thing. But from what I get from all of you,
Yeah.
Chep and I are on the side that maybe he's maybe on the way. The two of you are like, no, maybe it's the club and whatever. I don't know. We'll find out. But so far, not so good. Let's come back and now move on. We move away from Liverpool and City and go into my new favorite team. At least for the